Yo, today I want to discuss the importance of ideas and wisdom. A lot of times we get ideas and we freeze, or we get ideas and tell them to people too soon, then we lose the motivation to do them. So I would say, don't share your dreams, man. Do that after the dream has done manifested. And then it comes to a point when you share your ideas, you fall into that habit. And when you fall into that habit, you lose action. So when you sit still and you work towards the idea, it grows kind of like a plant. When you water a plant, plants don't walk around. Plants stay in the dirt, and then you just replace the seeds with water. You replace the seeds with water, and it grows into a fucking tree. From a plant this size, from a plant this size goes into a tree this size. Gradually, you don't do it overnight. Nothing you want gonna come overnight. A lot of people express their ideas indirectly, feeling like they never coming, so they try to talk to people to talk them into it or talk them out of it. Man, it's called being encouraged. You don't need to be in nothing. You need to be courage. You heard? You need to be action orientated. We all need to be action orientated. That's to get where we want to be and get where we need to be and to stay where we need to be because life is about polarity. It goes up and down. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it don't. And that's everybody and that's forever. So knowing the game and studying the game and seeing how the game goes, we gotta understand how to manipulate the game because it's a game. Sitting on your ideas, you ain't manipulating the game. You get manipulated by the game. The game got you thinking that you can take things for granted and they'll be replaced. That's not a fact. You gotta appreciate things and they come and they get replaced if they're not appreciating you back. But if you don't take advantage of your advantages, you'll be wasting your time. You gotta keep grinding, you gotta be still grinding. Don't sit on your ideas. Every idea is a great idea. Every idea that come in your brain is a great idea. Most bad ideas come from other people. If you really think about it, every time you did something bad, it was the devil's whisper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you sit down one day and you sit still and you take all your energy from that stillness, you take that energy from that stillness and you birth an idea, you use it. Some call it intuition. So when you don't use that idea, which is the intuition, you wasted your time. Like you just wasted all your time. That don't even make sense. I gave you intuition, you don't even use it. I gave you a thought, and the thought was obviously identical to how you feel because it's your intuition, and you didn't use it. Instead, you told somebody else, and then you got mad that you stole it when you could just kept it to yourself and grew it. See, that's the thing. Y'all want everything to come overnight. Y'all gotta grow it. It took them boys 1,000 years to make Young Money. You heard that shit came from Cash Money. They grew it. Lil Wayne was rapping since 11. You started working hard at 30, 25, 21. That's your fault. It don't matter. Start working. It's never too late. And that's really a fact. It's too late when you did. That's why I'm making this video now. If you seen this video, you alive. The fuck? So all I gotta say is stop sitting on ideas, small ideas, big ideas. And I wanna say, reward action. Whenever you do something, you wanna like reward yourself so you can fall into the habit of action and action favors the bold. So once you got action, you become favored. Once you become favored, you reach heaven because your consciousness raises to a level where you don't feel shame, defeat, or insecurities. You just feel nirvana and your aura boosts just off loving yourself. Everything is in a continuous cycle of loving yourself, especially if you're a human. Like, it's just self love of the human. If you got a human, you got a mind, body, and soul of a person, it'll show. And you'll hear it in the music. Not in the music, my bad. you'll hear it you'll hear it in the conversations and you'll feel it in the energy. The emotions will become the emotions will be very calm and controlled. A lot of things come from like sitting on ideas and not expanding ideas, expanding yourself. They said a man would rather die than chase his dreams, and that's a fact, man. Have these young men have passions but don't know how to speak on them, but they know how to talk. But you can't speak on something you love. That's because they scared. That's fear. The only thing that is, that's fear. You gotta chase your dreams. They running. Bro, them dreams running, man. And them obstacles all got solutions. Y'all be thinking that like just because they got a problem, shit over with. Man, 9 times out of 10, once you get a problem, this shit just getting started. People gotta learn. People gotta learn how to take advantage of themselves. That's why it's your idea. Stealing somebody else's idea not gonna get you nowhere, and sitting on your ideas not gonna get nowhere. You the genius of your life, of your manifestation. Your life is your manifestation. Everything should be spoken in manifestation. Don't even use the word life. This is your manifestation. Your problem, this is your manifestation. Just use that word for everything, and then when we get back later, we're gonna talk about it. Like, try that. Just blame everything on yourself, on your manifestation. Don't blame yourself. Just say that word, and watch how your brain start. Like, oh, I should have never said an idea. I gotta get to work. So all 2025, we outworking the hardest workers.